Hey guys, Max here, and welcome back to Max Plus, where today we'll be reviewing Turboost. Now, getting micro me out of the way, Turboost here is a Holden Ute. But not just any Holden Ute, he's the sport version of it, so he's like the HSV with the Corvette motor and everything in it. So this car is fast, but it also has a truck bed. I don't know, I like sports Utes. I think they're interesting. We never get them in the US besides like that new Hyundai Santa Cruz thing that came out, and it's not sporty. But who cares? Anyways, Turboost here, he is a Holden Ute, a sports Ute. So let's take a quick look around the alt mode. So of course it can roll, as a lot of my builds do. He has a problem where if you put too much pressure here, he'll just collapse there, which is just an unfortunate thing that just came from building him. I could have probably prevented this, but to preserve some posability, I did not. So, just taking a quick look around him, he has this nice front fascia with a little license plate. He's got some like aero effects, headlight, and a grill. Nice little rounded hood with some hood venting here. You got like the little hood latches here. These are all for transformation. The hood does not actually open. He does have this little hole in the roof, but everything in there is black besides those droid arms, so you don't really see it. The windshield itself and all the windows are black, just to make them look like windows. Around the side, we do have this little thing right here. This was here for detail in robot mode, but we also have these two little gaps here. Those were necessary, unfortunately, due to clearance issues underneath. You can see we got some like hinge plates in there that need to fit in. Got some droid clips there, all for robot mode. And he does use some ball joints under there. Also, speaking of underneath the car, it's pretty clean. Everything sits flush. Everything rides just fine. That's probably just because I made him roll. Now, he also has these two little black spots where these clips are. I just don't have these clips in gray, so they're gonna be black. And then coming around the back, he does not have a bed, just due to the way he's assembled and to preserve the rolling wheels. But he does have this nice little light bar in the rear, along with some exhaust pipes, which is pretty neat. I don't see too many people putting exhaust pipes in their builds, which is kind of sad. Either way, that's enough about the vehicle mode, so let's bring in some comparisons. So here he is with wheel spin, and they look pretty nice next to each other. I can't really zoom out, but there we go. They are exactly the same length. Turboost is just a little smaller. So get him out of the way. Next we have a PCC drone. Every time I look at this drone, I just can't stop forgetting that I broke Mudslinger. I didn't even break him. He came out of the box broken. It was so sad. I brought it brand new. Oh my mind. Mood. Next we have a Hot Wheels car. Still that Lancer Evo 6 that I've kept showing. I spent too much on this too. And of course, a minifigure. And of course, how could I forget Charles? Charles is back. Come on everybody, Charles is back. Yay. Raise the camera up a little bit. Yeah, that's how Turboost stacks up with Charles. Anyways, bring the camera back down. Tighten it up. Move Charles off to the side. I think it's time that we get down to his accessories. So, on the sides of his alt mode, you may have noticed there are some studs. It's kind of hard to see, but there are there. You can see, yes, there are studs right there. You can see them thanks to my brilliant lighting solutions. Yes, one on each side, so. Moving him off to the side, he has two weapons. He has this little golden pistol. It's like 3 pieces, 3-piece build, nothing too complex. And he has this SMG. Now I probably could have made this better, but I was in a rush to make this, so who cares? Either way, both of these can store in the vehicle mode. All you have to do for the pistol is take the stud, plug it in, and fold it down. And now, if the camera focuses, come on, camera. Come on. Come on, focus for me. Come on, come on. Thank you. Alright. Anyway, that's one side. Take them around to the other. You can take the SMG and just fold down the scope here. Fold it to the side without exploding it, because it will explode. And then just fold it down. Take the little ammunition clip here, fold it back, and then kabam, just stick it on, and it can just store in the vehicle mode. It's weapon storage if you want weapon storage. I like storing all of the weapons on the vehicle mode so I don't lose them. It's just something useful to do. So, popping these off, you can actually keep them on for transformation, but it just kind of makes it more cumbersome. But nevertheless, let's actually get down to transformation. So, Transform Turboost, he actually has a very simple transformation, but it gets a lot done, and it makes him not look like a car that just stood up. So, that's always good. So, we're going to start by raising up the camera just a little bit. And then let me tighten this back down. Perfect. Now we can begin. So, first thing you're going to want to do is come to these 2 halves and split them. They're on just in droid arms 3 just to make the connection tight. And we're just going to leave it like that for now. Come around to the front, come to the underside of it, and these hinge plate knobs you're going to sort of pull up on. They're going to just come up on these ball joints. Just like that. So after that, you're going to lift the hood, well, the entire front of the car, and on these clips, they just rotate out and then fold them all the way up. So rotate out all the way up. After that, flip up the head right here. Just get it out of the way. And then flip in these 2 little detail pieces here, because it gives them sun chest detailing. Anyways, after that, you can just collapse this in on itself. Make sure yeah, that's a place where it breaks sometimes because there's nothing holding it in. Anyways, yes, just collapse it in on itself, just like that. Now we can split the legs right now just to get that out of the way. It's pretty simple. I wanted the legs to be simple. I made them around the end of this build. But next, come to the arms, move them forward on the ball joints, flip them out, and then rotate out this clip. Just like that, and then just move the arm back down. And then just do the same on this side. Move it out, move it down, flip it around, and fold out the clip. And then after that, just fold down the arm, get him all situated, lower back down the camera, fiddle lower, come on. And there, we have Turboost in his robot mode. And boy, do I love this robot mode. He's gone from this very sleek and sporty truck, car, ute thing. It's not a car, it's not a truck, it's a ute. It has a car front end, but a truck bed. It's weird. But he's gone from this sports ute to this big old stocky robot, and he's awesome. I love this build. He's amazing. So, taking a look around him, he has these huge shoulders up here with the front of the car on them. The windshield is behind his head, which is a detail I really like. His head, it's just a plate on a hinge. His chest, kind of a little bit gappy, but It doesn't matter. Doesn't bother me too much. His legs, very simple, just on some 1x2 modified clips. And very simple. Basically, this whole build is just very simple. I really like it just because of that. So rotating him around, you can see that he sort of ends up with a bit of a dump truck, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It actually can be kind of cool. I'll show you later with the accessories again. So, just keeping on moving him around, you can see his wheels. And up back here, he has these stud tabs right here for vehicle mode for tabbing in the arms, of course. The bed here, just on the back of his legs. But, yeah. He's just a really fun build. So let's just arm him up. So all we have to do is undo everything we just did. Well, actually, you can tab these in on the studs again and give them like a holster effect, but they're a bit too far back. So what we'll do is we'll just pop his little gun in his head. And I'm not going to bother with the SMG just because it doesn't look good. It's kind of cumbersome. I don't know. But yes, so he can hold that up and go pew 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 pew. And I guess that leads me on to articulation. So articulation wise, the legs, they can go out and in, forward and back just a bit. Just enough to pull off some poses that broke his arm. His chest, it can move up sorta, but it sort of breaks transformation. It's kind of weird. His shoulders, they can move down, but they're not really supposed to. His actual shoulder joint is right here, and it's the only joint in his arm. They can rotate around, go forward and back. He does have this joint here, but that's for transformation. Just makes it look like he broke his arm. And he does have some wrist rotation, just due to transformation. And then for the head, his head can just move up and down, just due to transformation. Anyways, bringing back in the comparisons, here he is with double tread. Here he is with wheel spin again, just so you can see how he's grown. Here he is with the Hot Wheels car. The PCC drone. You could crush this thing. Then again, this isn't in scale with anything. PCC drones are weird. Here he is with a minifig. And of course, here he is with Charles. Charles towers over all my builds because Charles is just Charles. Charles is Charles. Charles is the good penguin boy. Either way, bring the tripod back down, move Charles out of the way, and bump into everything. Anyways, moving him back to center stage, I think that's going to wrap up the video, guys. Either way, I really hope you enjoyed the review. If you do like it, be sure to give it a like. If you really like it, be sure to subscribe. Please leave me comments on what I should build next. And join the LEGO Transformers fans club in the description down below. Yeah, a bunch of my LEGO building friends and I have a little Discord server where we all just sort of hang out. It's LEGO Transformers Club, link down in the description. Either way, guys, this is LEGO Transformers Turboost, and I'll be seeing all of you guys later. See you guys. Bye-bye.